take us through just the first 2 days in that group?
Yeah, well, I thought we made a big stride today. I thought we had a great practice today. That was one of the things Coach Moorhead, emphasized after day one. Day one was a lot of teaching, a lot of the young guys just getting used to how we practice, just getting used to the tempo, the speed of the game, making sure they know their assignments. So we had a couple MAs, drop balls on the first day, but today we came out. Everybody kind of settled in, felt relaxed, and just went out there and made plays. Clyde Chris had a great day today, made a lot of plays. I mean, even Damian, back out there getting in his groove. I think the whole group as a whole, we really started clicking today with the quarterbacks, and I was really happy with how today went.
Any of those freshmen kind of remind you of you?
A lot of them do. I would say that whole group, Cam Buckley, Jamon, Hezekiah Rashad, they all have that mindset that they want to come in and play. They know the opportunity is there, and they know there's spots that has to be filled. So all those guys have come in since day one and worked their butts off, and I'm really proud of them. Just really staying on them and make sure they develop.
What could Rashad Paul be this year? What could he be for this group?
I think he could, be really integral for us. Just me being me, I don't like to come off the field. That's just how I am. I like to be on the field, but it gives me that break though. When we need a guy to come in and make plays, and we're always going to find a way to get him on the field just because he knows how to make plays. We've seen how many touchdowns he scored in high school. He's a playmaker for a reason, so we're really excited about what he brings. He's developed a lot so far, so he'll be a good change of pace guy to get in there and get him some passes and see what he can do.
Christian, being one of the veteran guys, do you feel like you're a tone setter for these preseason practices, and if so, what do you do to set that tone?
Without a doubt, I have to set myself, a high standard every day when we come out. There's no option for me to come out, with a bad attitude or if I'm tired or whatnot. I have to leave that all, off the field. Once I step foot on the field, it's all business, and I got to make sure I have energy and, make sure I let these guys know it's time to work. Whenever we're out here, we're getting better. So that's something myself that I have to set. I have to bring energy, make sure I'm talking to the guys, communicating, and then they can follow that energy and make sure that they're getting their mind right. And every day is a game day, and that's how we get better.
What expectations for yourself do you have for you this season?
I always have really high expectations for myself. I kind of just like to keep them in the back of my head. Nothing that I focus on. Mainly, I'm not a selfish person. I want whatever's best for this team. But obviously, I hold myself to a really, really high standard, and I almost try to be perfect. Sometimes it kind of bites me in the butt a little bit, trying to go out there and be perfect. I got to remind myself to just go out there and play ball and have fun with it. But I'm never really satisfied, with what I do. But it's able me to go out there and work every day, and try to be the best receiver in the country.
What do you feel this team's been able to accomplish under Mark Hockley in this short time?
I would think, I would honestly say a change of culture and different team chemistry. We've had multiple, people in this building say this is the closest they've seen this team, and the past couple of years, and it's really exciting. We're all brothers. We have so much fun with each other. We're on the field competing when we're in the locker room. We're really just tight knit. Always hanging out with one another. You just see the relationships that these guys are building. It's honestly something special, and those are what special teams have, and it carries over to the team. So I'm excited to just see that develop, and Coach Hockey's helping us every day to keep that going.
How do you help that come about?
Yeah, just bringing a different mindset, and honestly, it's the mindset of we need each other. Nobody can be left behind. Whether a guy is struggling during conditioning or whatnot, or during a position drill, you can't just push him off to the side and say he's not getting it. We have to push him along because the whole team goes as one. So that was one of the things that he stressed to us, and just developing leaders, and that was one of the biggest things.
I think they want to get the ball in their hands as many times as possible. They talked to you yet about returning kickoffs, and was that something you'd want to do?
Well, I did return kickoffs all freshman year, and then last year we had Justin, do it a little bit more just to take a little bit of toll off of my body. Doing both punt and kick return and offenses, pretty physical and pretty tolling on your body. But I'll be, more in tuned in the kickoff return game. We have some things coming that Coach Banks has been able to develop. So it's just week by week, whatever we prepare, whatever the team we're playing, whatever the scheme is, and whatever the game plan is that these coaches put together, then we got to go out and execute it.
The old school way of thinking was guys get tougher in the heat.
Yeah.
Real old school.
Mm-hmm.
But it does seem like there's been a move toward trying to be cooler. Maybe there's more learning that goes on, and you guys are already in such good shape when you camp. What do you think of that in terms of the heat versus the cool and what you learn more in and so forth?
Well, I got to credit to, I mean, we did all of our afternoon conditioning at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon this summer, and that's the hottest part of the day, and it was hot. And when you're out there, you know, Coach Hockey's, you know, really trying to push you mentally, and you know, because there's always that human nature in the back of your head that's telling you to just quit and lay down because your body's aching, you're hot, you're sweating, and you know, it's hard to breathe, just little things like that. And you know, that's able with us to come out here. You know, it's still hot out there. It's really humid, and you know, we're out there clicking, and we're out there able to learn. And you know, it's all part of a program that Coach Sumlin has put forth, you know, for us to make sure that we're as fresh as we can be, and you know, make sure we're getting the best amount of work in the time that we have.
How is the air different here than in Arizona? It's much drier there, I would say.
Yeah, it's much drier. It's, you know, it's still hot. Hot is hot, but it's definitely, you know, a little harder to breathe. But you know, I think that, you know, I'm in good enough shape, and you know, wherever I'm at, you know, I got to go out there and, you know, be able to play.
Can you be as productive realistically as you've been in the first 2 seasons? Because again, new, you know, maybe new quarterback, definitely new quarterback, and then not as many experienced receivers. So wouldn't you anticipate seeing a whole lot more double coverage?
Without a doubt, you know, I feel like I can be as productive, if not more productive. You know, we've seen, you know, while I've been here, you know, I've been through 4 different quarterbacks, and it's my job wherever the ball's put in my area to go get it. 50-50 balls, you know, whatever it is. If it's in my area, I got to go get it, and if it's run after the catch, I got to go make a play. So, you know, and I trust the talent, you know, that we have with these young guys that are going to go out there and make plays. And if they want to double cover me, then sure, you know, have the young guys, you know, go out there and make plays. As long as this team's winning, then, you know, I'm happy with it. You know, and if we're winning, we're all going to make plays, and we're all going to have success. So once the team has success, and everybody's going to, you know, have their individual statistics and whatnot, but you know, I'm real confident in what we're going to be able to do.
Had a lot of good guys around you the last 2 years. Is there any games in particular that stand out that you drew more double coverage since you've been here?
You know, not specific games. We were so talented the past couple of years with everybody that we had. You know, every team we played. You know, always said it was a nightmare to be able to try to scheme up, you know, how they were going to approach, you know, our talent. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see, you know, what the way, you know, defense are going to approach us this year. But you know, we're ready for any challenge.
Is Jamon ready for this level of football, and if so, why?
You know, I definitely think he is. I think his maturity level, you know, mentally is, you know, is where it needs to be to play, you know, in this league. And, you know, I think just the biggest thing for him is just going to be able to stay healthy. You know, I was talking to him about it the other day on, you know, how he has to take his rehab so seriously because, you know, once we get in that midseason gauntlet, it really starts taking a toll on your body. It took a toll on mine. So I said, you know, that's the biggest thing that he's going to have to focus on if he wants to have a successful season, just staying healthy and making sure that, you know, he's recovering as best as he prepares to.
Thanks, Chris.